Country music ever helped you get through a hard night, or kept you company on a long drive home? You already know what this is. Subscribe here to the channel Country Revival. Pulling slow around 10:15. Gravel cracked beneath them headlights again. Kitchen window glowing through that worn-out screen. Felt like that old house could see right through me. Sat there with my hand wrapped around the key, like turning it off might ask too much of me. Radio whispering low through the static hum. Same old song about what a man becomes. I left the engine running too long, burned half a tank just sitting there alone. Couldn't make my boots walk through that door. Couldn't carry all the weight I brought home. That dashboard light painted my hands blue, like the truth was finally coming through. Some nights silence hits harder than a stone. I left the engine running too long. Mama used to leave that porch light on, said everybody's lost somewhere before dawn. I ain't prayed the way she taught me back then, still talk out loud now and then. There's a Bible underneath that passenger seat, covered in dust and no receipts. I reached for it once, then I let it lay. Guess I wasn't ready for what it might say. I left the engine running too long, burned half a tank just sitting there alone. Couldn't make my boots walk through that door. Couldn't carry all the weight I brought home. That dashboard light painted my hands blue, like the truth was finally coming through. Some nights silence hits harder than a stone. I left the engine running too long. A train rode by somewhere out west, sounded like leaving, sounded like regret. I closed my eyes and finally breathed for the first time all week. I didn't try to leave, I left the engine running too long. But eventually every road runs out. Kill the lights and listen to the dark, like maybe grace still hangs around this house. Screen door moved in the midnight wind, like the whole place let me back in. And for the first time in so long, fence line, and an old man trying to make things right, to stay close to songs that understand real life.
Plate still covered by a dish towel on the stove, truck in the driveway, but my mind's somewhere else. Boots by the doorway, carrying red clay dust. Whole house quiet enough to hear what we lost. Clock ticking low above the kitchen sink. You asked how my day was, I was too tired to think. Just nodded and stared through the window screen, like something out there still needed me. Supper getting cold again, steam fading slow, while the silence settles in. You're sitting right across from me, but I'm somewhere these hands can't reach. Hard to be present when your heart won't sit still, when every quiet moment feels harder to fill. Lord knows I don't mean to drift so far away, but supper's getting cold again. You used to laugh before the coffee cooled. Now we just trade tired words after work is through. That old ceiling fan turns above our heads, like it's trying to move things we never said. There's a Bible underneath the mail by the wall. Haven't opened it much since last fall. Still sometimes before I close my eyes, I whisper little prayers I don't say right. Supper getting cold again, steam fading slow, while the silence settles in. You're sitting right across from me, but I'm somewhere these hands can't reach. Hard to be present when your heart won't sit still, when every quiet moment feels harder to fill. Lord knows I don't mean to drift so far away, but supper's getting cold again. Ain't no slam doors or shouting here, just two warm souls growing hard to hear. Funny how distance can quietly grow, even in a house you both call home. Supper getting cold again, but tonight I finally looked up now and then. Saw your tired eyes looking back at mine, like we both missed simpler times. So I reached across that warm oak table slow, held your hand like years ago. Maybe love ain't loud at the end of the day. Maybe it's staying when it'd be easier to walk away. Coffee cups sitting beside the sink, and two people trying harder than they think. sat down by the bank where we used to skip rocks. Water rolling steady like it never stopped. Same muddy boots sinking in that shore. Same old trees leaning like before. Clouds hanging low over Miller's Bend. Wind moving slow through the river reeds again. I tossed one stone and watched it sink. Like every hard lesson, a man don't outrun easy. That river don't forget. Every word thrown hard, every promise left. Water keeps moving, but it remembers deep. Some things wash away, some just settle beneath. And standing there alone in that cold gray mist, I could feel the weight of everything I missed. Funny how time moves on without regret, but that river don't forget. Daddy brought me here when I was young. Said, son, every choice keeps rolling once it's done. Back then I thought the world forgave fast, like muddy water covering up the past. Now there's a ring mark faded on my hand, and a silence heavier than I planned. I whispered your name into that breeze, but the river kept its peace. That river don't forget. Every word thrown hard, every promise left. Water keeps moving, but it remembers deep. Some things wash away, some just settle beneath. And standing there alone in that cold gray mist, I could feel the weight of everything I missed. Funny how time moves on without regret, but that river don't forget. There's a little church up the road from here, bells still ringing every Sunday near. I ain't walked inside in quite some time, but I stood there listening a while. That river don't forget, still carries pieces of who I was back then. But somewhere between the current and the rain, I felt something loosen in my chest again. Maybe grace ain't losing every scar, maybe it's learning who you really are, and finding peace with things you can't reset, while that river don't forget. Water moving soft beneath the bridge, and one tired man finally sitting still. Cold air slipping through that crack beneath the door. Coffee bubbling low in that old blue pot once more. work boots sitting crooked by the peeling wall. Same winter ache settling through it all. Furnace coughing like it's tired too. Sounds a little like this life I'm living through. Still that kitchen light cuts soft across the dark, enough to warm a tired man's heart. The heater barely works these days, still takes the edge off in its own warm way. This house ain't much, but it's held me up through hard winters and months of not enough. Ain't everything supposed to shine brand new? Sometimes grace comes drafty and half broke too. And somehow this old place still feels like love, even when the heater barely works. Ice hanging low from the gutter out front, truck needs tires and the sink still runs. Got a chair that leans and a floor that moans, but it's quiet here in a way I've grown to know. Mama used to hum while the mornings came alive. Now it's just me and the sound of the pipes. I don't say much before the day begins, and just stare out slow and let the light come in. The heater barely works these days, still takes the edge off in its own worn way. This house ain't much, but it's held me up through hard winters and months of not enough. Ain't everything supposed to shine brand new? Sometimes grace comes drafty and half broke too. And somehow this old place still feels like love, even when the heater barely works. Neighbor down the road got a bigger place, fresh paint, new windows, cleaner mistakes. But peace ain't measured by what you own. Some nights it's just heaven, somewhere to come home. The heater barely works tonight, but the coffee's warm and the sky's turning light. Lord knows I've chased things I didn't need, thinking somewhere else might rescue me. Now I thank Him for these simple things, for rusty pipes and old porch swings. Funny how a worn down world still gives enough, even when the heater barely works. Sunrise climbing through the frosted glass, and another cold morning somehow passed. Coffee's brewing slow in the kitchen light. Sun coming through those faded blinds just right. Same old house, same old ticking clock, but nothing sounds the way it did before you stopped. There's a board that creaks by the hallway wall, still catches me off guard some mornings after all. I step around it without thinking much, like somehow I'm protecting what's left of us. The floor still knows where you walked, every quiet step, every pause when you talked. This house holds on to things I thought time forgot. Funny what stays when you lose what you can't. Even silence leans where your shadow was, like these old rooms ain't done with us. And every morning hurts a little more than I thought, 'cause the floor still knows where you walked. Your coat ain't hanging by the door no more, but I still glance over like before. There's dust settling where your Bible laid, and a half-dead plant I just can't throw away. Neighbors ask if I've been getting sleep. Truth is, nights around here don't run too deep. I sit on the porch till the sky turns gray, trying to outweigh memories that don't fade. The floor still knows where you walked, every quiet step, every pause when you talked. This house holds on to things I thought time forgot. Funny what stays when you lose what you can't. Even silence leans where your shadow was, like these old rooms ain't done with us. And every morning hurts a little more than I thought, 'cause the floor still knows where you walked. Last night the wind pushed through that screen door slow. For a second there I almost said hello. Guess grief ain't loud like people say. Sometimes it's just learning what never leaves. The floor still knows where you walked, through every crack and every worn out spot. I keep living here, but some part of me stopped right around the day God called you off. Still hear your voice when the house gets still, still reach for you without meaning to. And every sunrise finds me right where you left me caught, 'cause the floor still knows where you walked. coffee gone cold beside the sink, and another quiet morning learning how to think. Rain hitting hard on that empty county lane, wipers keeping time like an old freight train. Radio faded out somewhere past the green, left me alone with thoughts I couldn't explain. Headlights sliding over fence posts and wire, fields out there drowning in silver and fire. Spend half the night with both hands tight, try not to turn your memory back on tonight. The sound of tires on rain can make a man hear things he can't outrun. Every mile feels like a conversation with the things he should have done. And somewhere in that midnight storm, past the hurt and all the blame, I kept driving through the dark to the sound of tires on rain. Stopped at a station just outside of town. Coffee tasted burnt, but I drank it down. Old man at the counter nodded slow at me, like he'd seen that same kind of tire before. There's a prayer I almost said out loud, somewhere between the thunder and the clouds, but the words got lost before they came. Guess broken hearts don't pray too straight. The sound of tires on rain can make a man hear things he can't outrun. Every mile feels like a conversation with the things he should have done. And somewhere in that midnight storm, past the hurt and all the blame, I kept driving through the dark to the sound of tires on rain. The road signs blurred through the windshield glass like old regrets moving way too fast. And for a second when the lightning flashed, I saw the man I've been trying not to ask about. The sound of tires on rain somehow washed the silence clean enough. By the time the sky turned pale and gray, I finally loosened up. Didn't find answers on that road, didn't hear heaven call my name, but I came home quieter than I left, to the sound of tires on rain. Engine cooling in the driveway slow, rain still falling soft across the road. county road was empty, but for my headlights slow. Cold wind pushing dust across the roadside snow. Late enough the whole world looked halfway gone. Nothing moving out there but me holding on. Hands worn tired from another week. Radio low, saying nothing I needed. Then I caught that glow coming through the dark, like somebody struck a match against my heart. One light in the barn, shining soft through the cold and the dark. Everything else was still as stone, but that little glow said I wasn't alone. Funny how hope don't have to speak loud. Sometimes it barely reaches through the clouds, still somehow finds you where you are. Just one light in the barn. Daddy used to leave it on when I stayed out late. Said every man gets lost now and then on the way. Never asked questions when I pulled back in, just nodded like he understood where I'd been. Now he's gone and the farm's mostly quiet. Fields don't hear much but the wind tonight. But I still leave that old bowl burning low. Guess some things matter more than folks know. One light in the barn, shining soft through the cold and the dark. Everything else was still as stone, but that little glow said I wasn't alone. Funny how hope don't have to speak aloud. Sometimes it barely reaches through the clouds, still somehow finds you where you are. Just one light in the barn. I ain't paid much like Mama did, no folded hands or Sunday script, but driving through that midnight black, I swear something called me back. One light in the barn, cutting through years of running hard, past mistakes and miles gone wrong, like mercy waiting patient all along. And for the first time in a long while, I let myself slow down a while, pull that truck in through the yard, guided by one light in the barn. Engine ticking in the freezing air, and that yellow light still waiting there. highway stretching through the fall. Coffee in the cup holder barely staying hot. Sun just starting to touch the edge of the fields. Everything out there quiet and still. Preacher came through, faded speakers now and then, mostly just static and the sound of wind. Words cutting in and out across the dial, like they were trying hard to reach me a while. Sunday static on the radio, half a sermon and a tired soul. Miles rolling slow beneath these worn out wheels, still left it playing like I needed something real. Maybe faith ain't always loud and clear. Sometimes it barely makes it through the years, like a voice fighting through the noise below. Sunday static on the radio. Past a white church sitting off Route 9, couple trucks already parked outside. Mama used to drag me there in pressed up clothes, back when answers felt easier to know. Now I mostly pray with both hands on the wheel, talking low about things I barely feel. Ain't proud of every road I chose, but I still look up more than people know. Sunday static on the radio, half a sermon and a tired soul. Miles rolling slow beneath these worn out wheels, still left it playing like I needed something real. Maybe faith ain't always loud and clear. Sometimes it barely makes it through the years, like a voice fighting through the noise below. Sunday static on the radio. Somewhere past the county line, the signal cleared for just a little while. He said, grace don't leave when people do. Then the static rolled back through. Sunday static on the radio, morning light pouring gold across the road. And for a second everything felt still, like maybe heaven speaks soft on purpose still. I didn't pull over or break down and cry, just kept driving underneath that sky, carrying words I barely heard, but somehow know. From Sunday static on the radio, wind moving low across the plains, and that old station fading out again. Window cracked open on an August evening drive, warm air rolling in while the daylight died. Smoke curled slow beneath those power lines, like it had nowhere to be, same as my mind. Cornfields lean and soft in the fading gold, that old two-lane road felt quiet and old. Every porch in town had its TV glow, like folks gave up chasing things years ago. Cigarette smoke and cornfields, summer air and worn out wheels. Old town frozen somewhere back in time, like nothing ever leaves, it just settles deep inside. Radio humming low through the dash lights dim, thinking about who I was and where I've been. Funny what comes back when the world gets still. Cigarette smoke in cornfields, past the diner where we used to stay too late. Coffee cups stacked by the register plate. Saw old men laughing through the neon haze, like they'd been sitting there the same way for days. There's a church out past the water tower bend, white paint peeling off in the wind. Didn't stop, but I slowed down some. Guess part of me still listens when the evening comes. Cigarette smoke and cornfields, summer air and worn out wheels. Whole town frozen somewhere back in time, like nothing ever leaves, it just settles deep inside. Radio humming low through the dash lights dim, thinking about who I was and where I've been. Funny what comes back when the world gets still. Cigarette smoke and cornfields, ain't sad enough to call it pain, ain't happy enough to feel unchanged. Just somewhere in between letting go and learning what you carry home. Cigarette smoke and cornfields, one more sunset over empty hills. Truck drifting slow through a familiar dark, while memory burns soft against my heart. Maybe peace ain't loud or grand, maybe it's this road and these quiet lands, just a tired soul trying to heal. Through cigarette smoke and cornfields, taillights fading past the county line, and another night disappearing with time. Dust floating slow through that late daylight. Old fan humming low off to the side. Workbench scarred from years of use, still smells like cedar and engine soot. Daddy marked every size with a careful hand. Little pencil lines only we could understand. Nothing fancy, just coffee cans and old wood plans. But somehow he built a life that lasted. Nails in the workshop wall, still hanging where he left them all. Bent up hammers, faded levels, worn out drills, and I still hear his lessons when the room goes still. He never preached much about right and wrong, just worked hard and carried on. Funny how a quiet man says the most of all. Through nails in the workshop wall. There's a jacket hanging by the back room door. Hasn't moved since the winter before he was gone. I catch myself turning like he might walk in, wipe his hands and grin, that grin again. He taught me slow that good things take time. Measure twice before you draw the line. When the world gets loud and hard to stand, find peace in working with your hands. Nails in the workshop wall, still hanging where he left them all. Bent up hammers, faded levels, worn out drills, and I still hear his lessons when the room goes still. He never preached much about right and wrong, just worked hard and carried on. Funny how a quiet man says the most of all. Through nails in the workshop wall. There's a Bible with sawdust on the cover page, sitting open where he left it one day. No big sermons written in the lines, just a man trying to live decent with his time. Nails in the workshop wall, holding up more than tools after all. Every mark and stain still means something here. Like love don't disappear, it just changes form some years. And now when life feels heavy on my chest, I come out here and catch my breath, listening to the silence, like an old familiar call beside those nails in the workshop wall. Sun dropping low beyond the field, and one old shed refusing to forget.